Hello, y'all. Okay, all right, go. Okay, go.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to our podcast. I'm Mitch.
I'm Tay.
And this is the sleepover version of
Dollhouse Diaries.
Welcome back to Dollhouse Diaries, where we laugh, spill, converse, and heal. Hey, Tay Tay.
Hi, KK.
Look, we got our PJs on.
Yes, and do.
Real comfy and
Real
cozy.
comfortable.
This
and
is
cozy.
the special edition, the Slumber Party Sleepover Edition. So just grab your drinks and get cozy.
Yeah.
Get your little drinks. We got ours. We got our wine. Well, I got my wine. Taylor not old enough to drink.
One more year, guys. And guys, we are 1 more year.
We reached a big accomplishment this week.
We did.
We just got 100 followers on TikTok.
Yay!
Tay, so how you feeling? We finally reached 100 followers on TikTok.
I feel like, I feel good because it's like, I'm just so grateful.
Yeah, me too. No, for real. That is a big accomplishment.
It is, like, it's not easy,
No, we building this up brick by brick,
Brick,
But they say the steps create big wins. So
it feels good just to, make
we
it
built
there.
It up brick by brick. Yeah. So yeah, that's just our little gratitude for today.
Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead and get started with these affirmations. You gonna repeat after me? Y'all already know we got to start out with the affirmations, so I want everybody to repeat this out loud. All right, let's hit it. I am allowed to take up space and prioritize my needs.
I am allowed to take up space and prioritize my needs.
Caring for myself is not selfish, it's necessary.
Caring for myself is not selfish, it's necessary.
I give myself permission to rest and recharge.
I give myself permission to rest and recharge.
All righty then. Get the juices flowing.
Try to practice your affirmations on a daily.
And don't just say it, believe it.
Believe it. Speak it, believe it, claim it.
Speak it, believe it, claim it, receive it. In that order. All right, Tay. Well, let's go ahead and get started. It's now time for truth or tea, where there is no filters, but all facts. Okay, Tay, so this is what we got. Have you ever stayed in a situation just because the attention felt good?
Let me think about that.
Tell the truth.
Wait, like far as the way though.
Like, just say you was kind of like bored.
Yeah.
Like this ain't it, but like you just like the attention.
Yeah. I know you have. I'm pretty sure everybody has.
Yeah, just somebody to talk to. Like, but it's probably not gonna go nowhere. That's not funny.
Somebody, but that's not good to do, y'all.
I mean,
well, just do. You know what? Do what you need to do to make time go. I don't know.
Okay, so you have?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm pretty sure everybody has. Okay. Okay. Be honest. Have you ever been the problem in a friendship?
Maybe.
Yeah.
But guess what, though? We learn from that, y'all. We learn from that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, kind of like, when you was younger and stuff. Kind of,
But it's okay, though, because you learn from it. You grow from
it. Okay. What's one red flag that you're working on within yourself?
Being too nice. I let a lot of stuff slide when I shouldn't. Not necessary. Yeah, shouldn't. What about you?
I guess.
I'm just not a problematic person. But, it's not always too good to be. It's not always good to be
too nice. Yeah.
No.
My red flag that I'm working on, I guess my red flag would be I'm working on it, just learning what needs to be spoken on and what can kind of be let go of to protect your own peace. Because like if you kind of speak on every little thing that bothers you, you're gonna have a whole lot of problems. So I'm just learning it right now. Like not everything, because like truth be told, some stuff doesn't even really bother you for real. It's just about the fact you don't want people kind of feeling like they can kind of play with you like that, or like, oh, I'm finna let them know. No. Just protect your peace, because typically, if you already kind of coming at people kind of strong, they're gonna come at you back kind of strong. Then the situation kind of blow up.
Especially if they don't know how to conversate.
Typically, for the most part, people really like whatever that happened. That situation alone doesn't really just bother them for real.
Mhm.
It's just you mad about the fact you feel like you need to say something
Yeah,
because it's like
yeah.
they ain't gonna play with me.
Nope.
So I guess that's just what I'm working on right now. Like just hushing to keep the peace, just learning what really needs to be spoken on and what needs to be left alone.
Yeah.
So just kind of differentiating between the two. And, so that's what I'm working on right now. Okay, Tay. See, that wasn't bad, was it?
No.
Okay, I told
thought you
you.
were finna ask something like never have I ever.
No, this is just truth or tea. We should have got a little bit more spicy. It is now time for diary entries where you all anonymously spill the secrets and we read every page. Let's get into it. I love my personality, but I always water myself down to be liked. I want to be myself more, but I'm scared I may come off as too much. How can I fix this and start showing up as me?
How do you answer that? I
It just all comes down to like the relationship that you have with yourself. Because if you have a good relationship within, it's gonna just naturally manifest in the outside world. So instead of, because this question say, how can I start showing up as me? That sounds like it's kind of coming from like an outside point of view anyway. So like, because you still count what?
Well, I'm gonna say, or feel like it's a problem. Like you just feel like it's a problem with you. Like
because you still like the way how the question is worded. It's kind of like more so still like, how can you like for other people or something like that too much? How can I start showing up as me? So when you improve your relationship with yourself, it's just gonna naturally manifest. And we done all kind of had them little moments and stuff like feel like you the problem. So then you kind of shrink yourself for people. You can't do that.
Because even if you do shrink yourself for somebody, like you still not gonna feel like yourself. So
and you're gonna be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I guess the way to answer that is you just gotta build a relationship with yourself. And that kind of just looks like, okay, this is the biggest thing that people need to learn how to do. Get comfortable with being alone. Get comfortable with yourself. Like just build a relationship with yourself. Journal.
Because at the end of the day, you have nobody but yourself.
That's right now.
Literally. Because I had to learn it. Yeah. I had to learn it. Everybody had to learn it. Yeah. We all went through a phase where we felt like we couldn't be alone.
Where you feel like, where you feel like if something don't work out, you the problem or something like this. So you kind of start, I guess, overthinking a little bit.
I feel like you targeted that towards me. I'm saying that y'all.
I'm not talking about you.
The reason I said that y'all, because she used to always tell me that.
No, because it's so easy for other people to see that, but it's like when you in the situation, you be like, "Oh, what's wrong with me? Ain't nothing wrong with you."
You quit to blame yourself.
Yeah, you just got the wrong people around you. No, just
show up for you anyway.
Yeah, like I said, when you build that relationship with yourself, it's just gonna show in the outside world. And when you stop worrying, because you just naturally gonna stop worrying about what other people are thinking, and because you locked in with you. So,
but I mean, don't feel like it's normal to. It's not normal to think that way. It's definitely normal because we're human.
That's something I'm pretty sure everybody goes through.
It's normal, like
especially after a breakup, or you kind of feel like you the problem, so you don't want it to happen in the next friendship that you get in. So you kind of just play it cool. You're limiting yourself. Get off of me. Come on, Tay. All right, you ready for the next question?
Dude.
My ex-boyfriend reached out to me and apologized for everything he did, and it felt genuine. We've been texting again, and the vibe is still there. Everybody around me is telling me I'm stupid for still entertaining him. Should I give him another chance or listen to them and keep moving forward?
It's up to you. And
hold on now.
I do feel like it's up to you because, like, at the end of the day, like, you go still do what you want to do. Did that sound mean?
No, that is true. Hold on. That is true.
You gonna do what you want to do at the end of the day.
Yeah, you are gonna do what you want to do, but it also depends on what he did and like what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying it.
But that was y'all relationship, so
you do. Truth be told, people do know when they had enough for real.
Yeah, that is. You go know. So if you want to keep,
people do know when they had enough, but it just depends on what he did. Now, if he done like cheated like 3 or 4 times, then he talk about sometimes it's best to just go ahead and let it go. But I don't know. It just all depends on what your intuition is telling you, though. What your body is telling you to do.
No, I said but you can.
If you feel like you can trust him, like if you feel like you can just like trust him, like still be comfortable, then okay. But it's like if there's like doubt, like what he doing and all that kind of stuff, you probably just need to keep moving forward.
Just go on, let it go.
Yeah, go on, let it go. It just, like I said, it's just a personal choice, and they don't know that because they not. in that situation.
Mm-hmm.
How about you stupid? You're not stupid. Yeah, it just really depends, like, on how you feel about it, like the severity of the situation. If you feel like you can move forward from it, and yeah. Mm. Okay, you ready for the next one, Tay Tay?
It's still your decision.
Yeah, it's your
That's how I
decision,
feel.
and don't nobody have to live this life but you. So do what
Period.
makes you happy, and but
Girl, if
I
you
don't
want to
want
go back to that dude,
No,
another
no, no,
time,
no,
you
no, no,
can.
no. We're not even gonna condone it. No, no, no.
But for real
No.
though, you do what you want to do.
All right, next question.
Yeah.
I recently cut someone off to protect my peace, but I missed them more than I thought I would. What should I do? That just always go back into it just depends on what they did.
Because like what they did. So it depends. Like if they just did one thing that wasn't right, but you just saying you missed like your relationship, but they probably just did something that wasn't right that one time.
If it's something that can be worked out,
worked
okay,
out,
okay.
Yeah.
But to protect your peace, that probably means
protect your peace. I mean that was disturbing your peace. So at that point, then it's
they probably just gonna keep bothering you. Then
just love them from a distance.
If you didn't already explain yourself with it just depends on what they done did, and if you already addressed it. Now, if you already done said something and they still doing it, you just miss them. It's okay to miss people, but you don't have to act on it. Now, if it's something that can be worked out, then by all means, go work it out. Yeah, by all means, work it out. So yeah, it just depends on like the severity of the situation, and if you feel like it's something that you can kind of move forward from. Mm-hmm. Me personally, if I had to cut somebody out to protect my peace, that means I was kind of pushed to the limit. Mm-hmm. So with that being said, you gonna miss people anyway though. That's just life, Mm-hmm. Like if you don't miss nobody after y'all been hanging out and y'all had a relationship, then it was never real. Yeah, we humans, we gonna miss people, but we don't have to act on every emotion. But sometimes stuff can be worked out. So it just really depends on what they did, where you're at with the situation, and if you feel like you can move forward from it. But like I said, they're gonna keep disturbing your peace, then it's probably best to just let it go.
It is now time for Dial Debates, where we talk it out and dive deep. You ready, Kay? Mm-hmm. Do you think friendships can truly be repaired after betrayal? No. After it depends on what.
No, it doesn't depend.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's it.
Because I wouldn't did that to you.
Yep. No. There's something that it hurts.
Yeah. No, why would you betray? I can't trust you. No, it cannot be repaired. It cannot be repaired. We can't be what we once were. Mm-hmm. Now, cordial, okay, but you betrayed me. You full out betrayed me. Mm-mm. No, we can't. No, I gotta protect my peace. No, because I know you're not gonna do that again. Do it again. And if I trusted you, I was blindsided by it. Yeah. So
I was blind when they crossed me.
Say, what's wrong? No, I don't feel like it can be. And it's probably best to leave it alone.
I feel like, but betrayal is like the word betrayal is just negative. Like it means that
I never thought you would do me like that.
Do me like that. So I don't think it can be. No. It have to be intentional.
Yeah. No, we good. So you say no, right? I say no. Yeah. I say no.
No.
Second of all, why would I want the energy around me? You betrayed me, and you like you betrayed me.
I don't want you around.
No, I wouldn't did it to you.
Nope.
So no.
It is now time for Would You Rather. Let's get into it. Would you rather spend a week in the woods without a tent or spend a night in a real haunted house?
In the woods?
In the woods. The woods.
The woods. I'm not going in no real
and house. Not in no real haunted house, baby. Baby. They got us all the way back. So you can find like a little hut in the woods.
But you probably got to look out for like bears and stuff.
Bears and snakes and stuff like that.
I still do that in the woods. Just the woods. Ain't nobody going in no haunted house.
That's why I said you could just keep if you keep on walking, you go find some house or something. But like, baby, I'd take that any day over a haunted house. I'll be up in there acting a fool. Do you hear me?
No.
Okay. Second, would you rather? Would you rather be around negative loved ones? Would you rather be around negative loved ones or positive strangers? Positive strangers. That's just a common sense.
You even be draining me?
This disturbing my peace. That's a common sense question.
Maybe just saying like off the wall.
That's why I said off the wall stuff versus positive strangers. You look so nice today. I just look.
You need to lose some weight.
You need to lose some weight. Stop all that eating all the time.
I want to hear that.
Literally, stop all that eating.
And then they be talking like you not standing right there.
Bro, do you not care about my feelings, dude? Versus positive strangers, like uplifting
high
you. Anything
vibration, and you
high
can hit it off with
vibrational.
them, and strangers and sometimes become
Family,
family.
literally.
Folks be
What
thinking because
you
y'all
always
related.
eating? Go sit
Hold on.
down somewhere.
Folks be thinking just because y'all relate, they can say anything to
Literally,
you.
bro. No. Have some respect for your family members, please. Would you rather fulfill your biggest wish or solve your biggest regret? I say fulfill my biggest wish because I mean, at the end of the day, like everything is not gonna be perfect. Like you can make
But
another
hold on,
regret.
think about your biggest regret. Like, ooh, I shouldn't. Like, speaking of that term,
Ooh,
ooh, I shouldn't. Why did I do like? Yeah, we ain't talking about like why did I cheat on this test and like.
Bruh,
Yes,
no.
we're talking about like real life stuff,
Bruh.
like being at the wrong place at the wrong time,
At the
and
wrong
then like you in
time.
jail, you in prison.
Ooh,
oh
y'all.
Like severe sense, like some stuff like I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna go and say solve your biggest regret.
I
probably just go and say solve your biggest regret.
Like think about the worst thing ever.
Like going to prison and stuff.
I'm not talking about like no, you cheat on a test, get suspended from school. Not in that sense. Talking about something you at the wrong place, wrong time, life messed up.
And y'all can think of many ideas in that category.
Yeah. Probably resolve the biggest regret.
I'll go with that one.
Because when you think about it, that's kind of fulfilling a wish right there. Because a lot of people think they want to go back. Like, if I could go back.
That really is. That's what. Look, I wish. Because sometimes we'll be like, I wish we could go back.
I want to go back so bad.
And
that be their biggest wish. So
literally,
I probably resolve it. Care. Some stuff you can. I know they say, everything can listen, but hold on now,
baby. Hold on now.
All right, what you got?
Okay. Would you rather wear pants that's 3 sizes too big or shoes that's three sizes too small?
Pants that's what?
Would you rather wear pants that's 3 sizes too big or shoes that's 3 sizes too small?
Them pants.
Them pants. I'm not gonna be walking around the ground barefooted.
No. You gotta wear the shoes.
Wait.
Wear shoes that's 3 sizes.
Oh, the pants, because like even at night, like when you wear big clothes, you really be comfortable still. So it's like
no, but like say like it's a pair of jeans and they 3 sizes too big and you gotta like walk around the mall and stuff.
Put a belt on, they're gonna be crumpled all up. Run away.
But even then, just be pulling them up a little, and then like snap the belt all the way to the very last loop.
And then like it still be like crumpled up around them.
I can't do them small shoes. No, bruh. No, that's so.
But my thing is, you can't even wear the shoes.
Take a step. Your feet gonna be hurt. No.
So we both say pants, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That wraps up Would You Rather.
Alrighty, you all. That wraps up another episode of Dollhouse Diaries.
Sleepover edition.
Yes. We was just saying we should have turned some of these lights off to kind of make it a little bit more homey, but we got it next time.
Exactly. Got y'all.
Little trial and error, baby. That's all it is. Okay, so y'all know we got to close off with the message. And yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. In honor of us reaching 100 followers on TikTok,
71
and we just had a good post and it boosted us up 15 subscribers. At first we were sitting on like 53 for like a month, and it was so slow, and it was that one post that shot us up. So I just want to say this right here: a winner does not quit on themselves. Okay. A winner don't quit on themselves. A winner does not quit. A winner keeps trying. Never. You only fail if you quit.
And failing is part of it.
I saw a picture and it was like an iceberg, and you could see through the water. It was like the iceberg going under the water, and like you could kind of see through it, like see through the water, and you saw the tip of the iceberg, and like you saw like the rest of the iceberg underneath the water, and it said like success at the tip of the iceberg. Then like underneath the water, it was like setbacks, rejection, failure, delays. It's just so much that goes into being successful. You don't just do one thing and you just, you're there. So just keep going. Whatever you may be doing, whether it's school, whether it's work, whether it's just trying to figure it out, the only thing that can make you fail is you. And if you stop, or if you give up, if you quit, you don't want nothing that comes too easy, because if it's too easy, if it comes to you too easy, you will not appreciate it. You will you won't take advantage of it. Like, you won't really value the blessing for real. Everybody wants instant success though. Literally everybody wants instant sense, but stuff just feels a lot better when you work for it and you like it's just a lot more meaningful. I said all that to say, do not give up. Keep going. This is your sign to keep going. You are closer than you think. It can take that one step that gets you to that breakthrough. Keep going. Keep going. And do not let fear hold you back. Keep pushing even when you're discouraged. You never know what's on the other side of faith. Let your faith be stronger than your fear. And don't let temporary moments or delays, setbacks, anything discourage you. Keep your eye on the prize and work hard for what you want. Alrighty, Tay. Alrighty, you all. So that wraps up another episode. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time. Yay!